welcome everyone to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where they've been filing in since early this morning, ready to support their sturdy Golden Bears. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the California Golden Bears. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. That's all. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And stampeding through the defense. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Bears offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Caught over the middle. It's Brady. And they're able to get him down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Golden Bears get it past the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Takes a handoff. It's Ott.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his man, it's Matthews. Oh, what a move! He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
The Golden Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. First down here for the offense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Works the middle of the field. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running toward the tape. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. The pirouette on the run. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. We've got this third down play to open the quarter. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He's got an open man. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quarterback on the keeper. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Mendoza. Throwing right. And wings it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration. So my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Brady. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. He makes the connection. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quickly complete. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Back to the air one more time. Catch in the middle, it's Bachmeier. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Defense going to use a timeout. Can't afford to have any confusion on the call here. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He's loose. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cal.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game.
And the ball is intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Offense set on first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Defense playing a bail technique. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Got his man down the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass on second down. They're trying to get to him. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, Northern California is a region divided whenever the Golden Bears and Cardinal get together. And we've seen a lot of that spirit on display so far in the fight for the Stanford Axe. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry...
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wide out in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. Hard running there. Another broken tackle. It's a fumble on the play. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Bulldozes his way through. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They want to talk things over and make sure they have the right play called here, so the offense will use a timeout. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Mendoza. Gets it out quickly. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cal! The Bears have pushed out to a comfortable lead and now have their eyes on grabbing the axe.
And you know in any rivalry game, momentum is a massive factor. Cal right now seems to be seizing on that, David, here in the 2nd half. Let's see if they can close this out.
And I love you gave me professional analysis, but let's get back to what Reese Davis said. It's not really an axe, Reese. It's actually a trophy that has an axe on it, so they're not going to grab an actual axe. And just any chance I get to call out Reese Davis for being wrong, I'm going to do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They marched 72 yards, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Daniels. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
Jet sweep to the receiver. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down.
Ready.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Zings it complete to the right. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in this...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinal! This This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Smashes through the tackle. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Stanford! The defense with the huge momentum swing, taking it all the way in.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Brady. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Get it out on the screen. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. The aerial assault continues. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now, if they can get a stop on this 3rd and 10, expect an immediate timeout. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got the first down and more.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to go up top on first down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to throw. It's Daniels. He wants a big play here late. He caught it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he puts through the extra point. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Gonna run it. It's hot. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, California.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.